أولى ثانوي، فرصة جديدة وحلم جديد وهنعديها بالتأكيد، وهنعديها بالتأكيد. أولى ثانوي.
Dear secondary stage students, year 1, welcome to our English program and welcome to our channel Madrasetna 3 under the supervision of the Ministry of Education. أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول الثانوي، أهلا ومرحبا بكم بحلقة جديدة ومدرستنا 3 تحت إشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. Today we are going to start Unit 2. Unit 2 is supporting the community. What does it mean, supporting the community? It means helping the people around us. To help the people around us. How can we help the people? This is what we will see today. Today we are going to read the text and scan for details. Let's start together. By the end of this lesson, we are going to determine the central idea of the text, identify the new vocab, and suggest ways to help people around us. How can we help the people around us? Of course, we can do many things to help the people in our community. What does it mean, community? Community means the people living around us. How can we offer them help? Look at this screen. We can conserve the environment. Do you know the word conserve? Do you remember it from Unit 1? Conserve the environment means keep the environment clean, protect the environment. We can donate money to charity. What does it mean to donate money? It means to give money to the poor. And donate blood, also give blood to people who need blood transplant. Now we are going to be introduced to some of the new vocab which you will meet in the reading text. The first word is the word admire. Admire is a verb and the noun is admiration. So what is to admire someone? To admire is to respect. To respect someone, to like someone for his behavior or for what he has done. We all admire Muhammad Salah. So what does it mean we admire Muhammad Salah? We like him. We respect him. We have another word, the word blood pressure. Look at the picture. What is this man doing? He is checking his blood pressure. What is the blood pressure? It means the pressure of the blood as it travels around the body. So we must measure our blood pressure regularly. طبعا blood pressure اللي هو ضغط الدم. We have the word desire. What does it mean, desire? Desire means to want something or to wish something. So we all desire to be successful. We all want to be successful. He has a strong desire to help us. زي ما احنا شايفين كده desire ممكن تبقى verb وممكن تبقى noun. So he has a strong desire. عنده رغبة قوية. He has a strong desire to help us. We have the word donate. What's donate? Donate means to give. To give money, to give blood. So look at the example. We must all donate to help the poor. We must donate. Donate what? We can donate money. We can donate clothes. We can donate food to help the poor. What is generous? What is the word generous? Generous means something who is willing to give. Something who has the desire to give. He wants to give. He wants to give other people money. He wants to give other people food. He is generous. So he is very generous to the poor. Means he likes to give the poor. Again, we have the word intelligence. What does it mean? Intelligence means the ability to think, to understand in a logical way. So this exam needs a high level of intelligence. High level of intelligence. طبعا intelligence noun والadjective منها intelligent. لما أقول he is intelligent means he is smart, he is clever. We have the word iron level. What is iron level? It means the amount of iron in the blood, the amount of hemoglobin in the blood. So the doctor advised her to eat liver to increase the iron level in the blood. So there are some kinds of food which increase the iron level in the blood, like liver. It increases the iron level in the blood. We have the word long term. What does it mean, long term? It means something that happens for a long period. So when I say long-term disease, means a disease which will last for a long period. It will not only be there for a short time, but it will be there for a long time. So long-term disease means it needs to be going for a long time. So long disease may need blood transplant. People who suffer from long-term disease may need blood transplant. ممكن يبقوا محتاجين نقل دم, blood transplant. We have the word role model. What is role model? Look at the picture. We have a picture here of a young woman who is looking with respect to the old woman. She takes her as a role model. So what's a role model? Role model is a person you admire and you try to follow his footsteps. He's an example and you try to follow. So her mother is her role model. Her mother is her role model, means her example is a person that she wants to copy. Her mother is her role model and she wants to follow her footsteps. We have the word transplant. What's it? To transplant, to take organ or to take the blood from one person and put it into another person. So we can say heart transplant, blood transplant. The patient needs a blood transplant. What does it mean, blood transplant? We need to move the blood from one person to another. This is transplant. Again, we have the word community, and we started with explaining this word. What does it mean, community? It means the people living in one particular area and they have common interests. So we can say the teachers community, we can say the rural community, we can say the local community. So we must all cooperate to solve the community problems. What's a community problems? Means a problem of the people. We have the word charity. What's a charity? Charity is a system of giving money, food, or help to those who are in need. So when we say it's a charitable organization, means it's an organization which helps the poor. There are many charities to help the poor and the orphans. So what's a charity? Charity ممكن تكون جمعية خيرية, ممكن تكون أعمال الخير نفسها. There are many charities to help the poor. Now we have our first reading text about Muhammad Salah. Of course, Muhammad Salah is an example of someone who supports the community. How does Muhammad Salah support the community? Let's read together. Muhammad Salah is one of Egypt's most famous footballers. He is admired for his speed and ability to score goals. In 2017, he scored the goal to send Egypt to their first World Cup finals since 1990. So he's a very clever footballer, and he is the reason why Egypt went to the World Cup. Salah has been praised. What's the meaning of praise? Praise means to say good words about someone. To praise someone, to praise the teacher, to say that he's a good teacher. To praise Salah, to say that he's good. So Salah has been praised for his kind and generous donations. وإحنا قلنا, what does it mean, donation? Donations means that he gives money to the poor. He has generous donations to charity in Egypt. He donated money to his hometown of Negreg to build a school, and he has helped a children's cancer hospital in Cairo. So this paragraph tells us about Salah's donations, that he is a generous man and he donated to his hometown. The last paragraph, Salah's desire to help others is because he wants to give young people a chance to succeed. He is a role model. He's a role model. He's someone who people like to follow. He's a role model to millions of Egyptians who gave him the nickname, the happiness maker. They give him a nickname. They give him another name. They called him, instead of saying Salah, they say the happiness maker. Now let's answer this question about the text. Why is Salah admired as a footballer? As a footballer, why do people admire Salah? Do you remember? Yes, very good. He is admired for his speed and ability to score goals. He can score a lot of goals and he is a very fast runner. He runs very quickly. Question number 2, how did Salah help his community? As a generous man, as someone who donates money, how did he help his community? Of course, you remember that Salah donated money to his hometown of Nagrig to build a school, and he helped a children's cancer hospital in Cairo. These are the things which he supported the community with. Question number 3, find a word in the passage which means wish. We read the passage together. We want a word from the passage which means wish. So wish means desire. We said that desire gives the same meaning of wish. Now we are going to take another text. It's a blood donor. Here we have blood donor. What's a blood donor? Means someone who donates blood, someone who gives blood to the people. So this is another way to donate. It's not only to donate money. You can donate your blood. You can help people with giving them blood. So here we have blood donor. Every year on 14th June, countries around the world take part in the World Blood Donor Day to share information about the importance of giving blood. What is the importance of giving blood? Is it important to give blood? Why should people donate blood? Donating blood can help people if they have been badly injured. Of course, if someone is injured, if someone had an accident, it's important for him to take blood donation. So it's very important if someone is injured. Injured means cut or hurt in an accident. He needs a regular blood transplant because they have a long-term illness. واحنا قلنا طبعا ان long-term illness means an illness which will last for a long time. Giving blood can also have health benefits. Giving blood is not only important to the patients, to the people who are ill, but it's important for us. How it will be important for us? All donors have their blood pressure and iron level checked. When we go and donate blood, they check our blood pressure and iron level. So people who donate blood can find out quickly if they have any health problem. Giving blood can save lives and it's easy to do. So why don't we donate blood? It's something which is easy to do and it saves the people's life and it's important for our health because we will have our blood pressure checked. Let's answer some questions on this passage. The first question, what is the main idea of the passage? What is the main idea? When you have a passage in the exams, they usually ask you this question. And when you are asked this question, you will look at the introduction. What is the main idea of the passage? Look at the introduction. Here we have 4 choices, and we will choose one of them. What is the main idea? The importance of blood donation, the demerits of blood donation. Demerits means disadvantage. عيوب يعني blood donation. هل كان بيتكلم على disadvantage or demerits of blood donation? Blood donor day, long-term disease. Which one do you think? Yes, of course, very good. It's the importance of blood donation. So the whole passage is talking about the importance of blood donation. Question number 2, how do donors benefit when they give their blood? Of course, we said that the ill people benefit. What about the donor? المتبرع نفسه, how does he benefit? إزاي بيستفيد? Of course, we said that he has his blood pressure checked. Do you remember this? They take part in the World Donor Day. They had their blood pressure checked. They are injured or they are treated for free. Yes, very good. I know you know the answer. They have their blood pressure checked. So this is the benefit of the donor. He had his blood pressure checked. Question number 3, choose the word which gives the synonym of benefit. What is synonym? Do you remember the word synonym? The same meaning. So choose the word which gives the synonym of benefit. We have merits, demerits, cons, and downside. Of course, we have merits means benefits. Demerits means the opposite, the disadvantage. Downside means again disadvantage, and the cons means disadvantage. So the model answer is merits. So benefits means merits, لكن ال 3 words دول يعتبروا الانتونيم. Okay? طيب, of course, now we have some questions. Let's do a quick exercise together. Number 1, we need more shade here. So we will have to some trees. We wanted to move some trees into another place, like moving the blood from one person to another. We move a tree from a place to another. So here we have to transplant. Yes, very good, transplant. يبقى transplant مش بس نقل الدم، ممكن نقل كمان tree. We move a tree from a place to another. Question number 2. His blood pressure is a disease. Blood pressure عارفين احنا ان مرض البلاد pressure ضغط الدم ده بيكون ايه short term or long term؟ طبعا هو long term disease. Means that people who suffer from blood pressure they will suffer for a long time. Question number 3. His greatest is to study medicine. His greatest track, ability, will, or desire. We wanted to say that his greatest wish. So yes, very good, it's a desire. His greatest desire means his greatest wish is to study medicine. Question number 4. Means willing to give money. Someone who is willing to give money. Someone who wants to give money is active, responsible, generous, or serious. What is the adjective which describes a person who wants to give? Yes, very good, it's a generous. Someone who is generous means that he is willing to give to the others. Question number 5 is someone whose behavior is admired. Someone whom we admire is a donor, biologist, replay, or role model. Of course, someone we admire and we want to follow his footsteps. This is a role model. So Muhammad Salah is a role model, means that we wanted to follow his example. Question number 6. Blood is synonymous with giving it. So here we want the synonym of giving blood. So instead of saying giving blood, we can say transporting, donating, borrowing, or transferring. Yes, of course, it's a donating. So donating blood means giving blood. Here we have this screen. You can take a screenshot of it if you would like. The word and synonym. So long term means serious illness. Admire means praise. Blood donation means giving blood. Desire means want or wish. Famous means well known. Monitor means track or watch. And conservation means preservation. Okay. Now we are going to do more practice on the vocab, but now we are going to do it on the mirror board. So let's go together and see some more discussion on the vocab. Let's go. Now we are going to discuss the differences between some words which look similar, but they are completely different. Look at this word. We have taken this word today, role. You remember when we said role model? What is the difference between this word and the word role, like this, and the word rule, like this? Every one of these words has a different meaning. So we used role when we said that Muhammad Salah is a role model. Role model بمعنى ان هو example. نموذج يقتدى به، هو قدوة، a role model. We can say play a role. Play a role. So we can say women play a great role in society. So play a role means you are influencing the society. So play a role. يقوم بدور أو بيلعب دور. So role can be a role model. We can say play a role. What about roll this? R-O-L-L. It means something which looks like this. Looks like a cylinder. So we can say roll of wallpaper. Roll of wallpaper. Or a roll of toilet paper or kitchen paper. So a roll, something which is in a cylinder form, like this, a roll of paper. What about rule? Here the pronunciation is different. We say rule. So what is rule? Rule can be a verb, means to govern. So we can say Queen Victoria ruled Britain. Ruled معناه governed, معناه حكمت بريطانيا. But we can say rule again is a noun. It means the rules. You should follow the rules at school. You should follow the rules. What are the rules? Means the regulations, the instructions, the laws which you should follow. So we can say you should follow the traffic rules. You should follow the school rules. So here, rules. So we have three words which look similar, but they are completely different. Okay? Now let's talk about the word transplant. We have taken this word, the prefix trans means to move. We said blood transplant. We can transplant blood. So we can move blood from one person to another, transplant. What about transport? Transport like buses, cars, and so on. What about transform? Transform means to change. Okay, so all the words start with trans and they have different meaning. So let's summarize what we have talked about. We have talked about our unit today, supporting the community. Supporting the community means helping the community, and the community means the people around us. We can help them by donating money or donating blood. This is all what we have time for today. And until we meet again, wish you best of luck. Goodbye.
أولى ثانوي فرصة جديدة وحلم جديد وهنعديها بالتأكيد. وهنعديها بالتأكيد.